Okay, what is going on, everybody? What is up? Hello, hello. Hello, friends. How are you today? I am Phil. Phil I am. And I am here, live on the stream. How you doing? Hopefully you're doing well. What is today? Today is Friday. February 9th, 2018, folks. A double stream day. In fact, the next 3 days will all be double stream days, even though they usually aren't, in order to prepare for my time off coming up this week. Ladies and gentlemen, only 3 days left until my girlfriend arrives and moves in with me. It's going to be amazing. I'm pumped. I hope you guys are pumped too. I am. I got all this stuff in preparation that I've been doing. I'll talk a little bit about that on the pre-stream here today. But yeah, welcome to my first of 2 gameplay streams for Friday the 7th, or the 7th. I just said the 9th and I say the 7th. For Friday the 9th. Hope you guys are excited. I'm excited. What are we doing today? Well, let's talk a little bit. Here on this stream, I will be doing Super Mario Sunshine. Now, for those of you who've been following along, you know that I've played this game at least, I believe, 3 to 4 major streams. I think I'm around 12 to 16 hours into it. And we're nearing the end of the game. I'm about halfway through the beach stage, you know, where you're at Hotel Delfino. And I just completed the casino stage of that beach stage. And I believe that there's maybe 4 more stages there. And then we've got the final stage, which is up atop the big arch that the ginormous shine is in the town. And I don't know actually what that stage is. I never went through the pipe to figure out what that was yet. Oh my god, excuse me. Whew. Excuse me. Sorry about that, guys. So yeah, so that's what we've got left. And then apparently once I do all that, then it unlocks the end of the game. Okay, which I don't even know what that is. If it's another world, if it's just a boss fight, I have no idea. And that's gonna, you know, end my playthrough. I'm not gonna be doing a completionist run of Super Mario Sunshine. I'm just gonna finish it up. Now, will I beat it today? I might. Because the rate that I've been doing, playing this game, I've been, you know, pretty much, you know, going through it at a really rapid pace. A lot of people thought this playthrough would take a hell of a lot longer than it has, because they thought that, you know, there's some really difficult parts with platforming and stuff that I was going to suck at and fail at. For the most part, I've done really well. I mean, yes, there have been a few parts that I've done really bad at and I raged at. But outside of those moments, I've done pretty solid when it comes to playing the game. So, yeah, it's been pretty good. You know, I can't really complain. It's been an entertaining experience, a fun experience. I've had a lot of fun playing the game. And even though that, you know, there have been some rage-inducing parts and some parts where I think that the controls were terrible or the camera was bad. For a game from 2002, Super Mario Sunshine is quite good. And I do definitely have to respect it, you know, for its place in history. This is the game that took Mario into that really open-world 3D era. I mean, yes, Super Mario 64 really was the first game to do it. But certainly it was Sunshine that innovated it and took it into a much more open-world aspect, right? Where you could wander around and do whatever you want. Stuff like that. So I do really like this game. And I hope that you guys have enjoyed the playthrough so far. Again, will I beat it today? I don't know. Maybe. There's really no major pressure for me to finish it today. Because if I don't, I could finish it on Sunday. Since I am doing a double stream day on Sunday for a change. I almost never do that. But, you know, it would be nice if I did wrap it up today to give me a little bit more freedom on Sunday to decide what I want to play. Okay? So that's going to be, right now, that's going to be the main stream for today, Super Mario Sunshine. Again, I want to say thank you to everyone who's been very, very positive with cheers, subs, and tips during my Sunshine playthrough. In particular, you guys are fully aware that I'm making no money on this playthrough on YouTube because Nintendo has claimed all the videos. So I'm very appreciative that during a time period when you guys know that you've been coming out and supporting the playthrough with cheers, subs, and tips because, you know, obviously I need to pay my bills. I need income. And doing a full playthrough of a game like this, you know, 20 plus hours without making a dime from it, could be a pretty risky venture. But no, you guys have been very supportive and I'm very grateful for that. So thank you guys. Now, tonight, folks, yes, I'm going to be playing PUBG again. I know I rarely ever would play PUBG 2 days in a row. Almost never would I do so, okay? But being that this is the final countdown until my 4 days off this week away from streaming, I am going to be doing more PUBG tonight. So for those who love the PUBG streams, you love the interactivity, and the fact that it's more like a social hangout and a Q&A session than really gameplay, I hope you'll come back tonight for my second stream, which will be PUBG. Now, tomorrow, folks, Saturday, something completely different, something that I actually did often over the course of the last couple of months of 2017, but I have not had a chance to do recently, the return of salty multiplayer Saturdays. That's right. I'm going to be playing both Call of Duty World War II and Star Wars Battlefront 2 tomorrow. And it's going to be an all multiplayer session, all right, where I'm, playing both of these games. And the whole idea here is, number one, to have a more laid-back experience with you guys, rather than doing more, it's a serious playthrough where I have to make advancement and beat it within a certain amount of time or whatever. I'm just going to do a more laid-back multiplayer, kind of stream where we interact, we have fun, and I'm sure you guys will enjoy my raging at the gameplay and stuff like that. But I haven't done a multiplayer-only day like this since, I think it might have been early December, actually. I'm not positive, because I remember when Call of Duty, came out in early November, and then Battlefront 2 came out in late November. I did this several sessions, So people liked it, but then it ended up going by the wayside when I started working on stuff like my holiday events and the year-end series and stuff. I didn't really have time for it anymore. But now we're bringing it back for one-time only session here. Tomorrow, multiplayer all day long. So if you want to just come and hang out and chill and watch me, play some fun multiplayer stuff, hopefully you'll come by tomorrow. Nothing too serious. Should be pretty fun. All right. And then on Sunday, it's the big conclusion day of streaming before my time away. One session will definitely be UFC 3, because I have one more session in me where I'm actually now going for the title. I'm actually going for the middleweight title, which, did I ever suspect doing so poorly in the game the way that I did, my first couple of runs? Did I ever suspect that I would be doing, going for the title? No, I thought that I would be done. But no, I'm coming back strong, and here we go. This is the final run, running for the title. Let's see how it goes on Sunday. And then what else I do on Sunday will be directly dependent on how today goes. If today I beat Super Mario Sunshine, all right, I'm not sure exactly how that's going to go. All right, I don't know. I shrug. Okay. If I beat it today, great. And if not, then I'll finish it on Sunday. So if I beat Mario today, the other session on Sunday, I don't know what it'll be. It might be anything. It could be PUBG. It could be anything that people want to see. Just a random session of gameplay to end my gameplay kind of, double stream marathon here before I go on time away. All right. And then starting on Monday, live streams are suspended. I will not be live streaming Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, or Thursday of this week, because my girlfriend will be arriving on Monday, and we have lots of stuff we need to do together. As I've said many times, going out to get her a new phone, doing some clothes shopping. I know she needs some new shoes for work. We got to get her driver's license, got to get her car insurance. There's a lot of stuff we got to take care of. Stuff for the office, because I'll talk about this in a moment, but I just cleaned out the office last night, and now I realize there's a lot of stuff we're going to need for in there. Chair mat, mouse pad, wrist rest, amongst many other things that need to be, set up. So, that all being said, it's going to be a very busy week for me, but it's going to be a very fun week as well. Will I be doing some vlogging? Maybe. Will I be taking some pictures for social media? Absolutely. So you're going to have at least some fun stuff, to follow along here this week, even though I won't be live streaming. Now, on the flip side of that, I will not be stopping uploads on YouTube. In fact, right now, if you guys aren't aware, I have 2 sessions of PUBG saved up already that I have not uploaded to YouTube, okay? What I've been doing the past couple of days is I've only been uploading my main gameplay streams. So, Shadow of the Colossus, stuff like that, that's been uploaded. But I've been saving, I got 2 sessions of PUBG saved up. Tomorrow, tonight I'll have another session of PUBG saved up. And I think what I'm going to do tonight is upload Tuesday's session of PUBG. So at least some of them are live. Tomorrow when I do multiplayer, there's no way I'm going to upload all those videos in one shot. Maybe what I'll do is just upload one of them. So maybe I'll upload Call of Duty, but I'll save Battlefront or something. Same thing on Sunday. I'll probably just upload one session and save whatever the second session is. So at least I have sessions of gameplay to upload over the course of this week coming up. Rather than it all being, you know, oh, well, dead days on Twitch and dead days on YouTube. The thing is, I've noticed this. On Twitch, when I'm away from streaming, you guys come back in full force, excited in anticipation of seeing me return to live streaming. On YouTube, if I don't upload videos every day, people just stop watching. And I know that sounds really stupid, because it is. But the audience on YouTube can be a very fickle audience. Oh, I love going to DSPGaming because there's new gameplay videos every day. And then I don't upload for 2 days. Oh, I guess he's dead. Well, unsubscribe. What? But it's ridiculous. It's absolutely ridiculous. You know, how the difference is between Twitch and YouTube, honestly. So that being said, folks, I will still be uploading every day to YouTube, okay? And then during the time away that I have this coming week, I'm going to have a poll up on Twitter by which you're going to be able to vote on what games do you want to see me play when I return from my time away. The choices will be Dynasty Warriors 9, The Secret of Mana Remake, Grand Theft Auto San Andreas, the HD remake that they made for modern consoles, you know, for I think it was like Xbox 360 or whatever, years ago, or a classic throwback Final Fantasy. I'm still deciding if it's either going to be Final Fantasy 4 or 9 that I'm going to put into the running there. I think that having these 4 games for variety's sake will be a great poll. We'll see what people vote for. And when I come back from time away, boom, I'm going to start with those playthroughs right away. So that's going to be pretty sweet. I'm excited for that. So I guess we'll see. And go from there. You know, we'll see what people vote for and go from there. All right. So, pretty great, right? That's what you can expect for the next, you know, week or so, folks. Just so you're on, you know, aware what's going on. And I'm excited. I'm very excited to see, you know, what happens these next couple of days. Hopefully you guys enjoy the streams. And hopefully things go well, right? And you know, even though I'll be away, when I come back, hopefully I come back strong. People are very excited, all right? Now, in particular, in regards to talking about my girl arriving on Monday, I actually went and picked up her stuff yesterday from FedEx. And last night, I took about 3 hours to try to clean out my office here across the hallway as much as I could. For those who aren't aware, a lot of shit, and I'm not talking useful shit, I'm talking complete garbage, was left behind last year in this office, and that's pretty much why the office has been unusable for me. It's just full of garbage that I didn't have a chance to clean out, and or I just didn't have a means to get rid of. But now that my girlfriend's arriving on Monday, I said, all right, let me hunker down here. Because the thing is, my girl also wanted to know, gee, is everything okay? Is the PC working? You know, did it get there in one piece? And I couldn't answer that until I cleaned out the office to have a place to, you know, set it up. So last night I spent about 3.5 hours cleaning all this shit out, throwing all that shit into ginormous garbage bags. No lie, 5 giant garbage bags. 5. That's how much garbage was. Oh, by the way, that's just from the office. You know, I never really told you guys the extent of the amount of shit that was left behind. I've been throwing out garbage bags of shit since the summer of last year. So more than likely, I mean, probably no lie, around 6 to 10 garbage bags, you know, total here that I've been throwing out of garbage that was left behind. And people were like, I don't understand. Why didn't you immediately have someone move in and rent out the office and do this? Because I was left with the mess, folks. That's why. I was left with the mess, you know, to clean up. And you guys know I'm here, you know, working all day, every day. When do I have all this free time to do all this cleanup, right? I've been gradually trying to do it over the course of the year. And finally now, as it's official, finally now, the shit is all cleaned out. So, thank God. But anyway, finally set up my girl's PC and monitor. And boy, am I jealous. she's got the most amazing monitor. It's this Asus monitor. It's on this giant, like, maneuverable pedestal. The thing can move in any direction. It's got height adjustments. The screen basically looks like, you know how an iPhone screen is really, really clear and it has, like, really high brightness. You know what I mean? like it's almost like a glass screen. You know what I mean? That's pretty much what her monitor's like. I was like, oh my God, this monitor is amazing. And her PC, I turn it on. The thing goes, giant red blaring lights. I was like, holy shit. I know she has, I think it's water cooling on the inside or something. Pretty crazy. Her PC is very much a modern gaming rig. It's really good. So pretty awesome. I turned the thing on, everything worked. Actually, I take it back. One weird thing happened, right? So I turned on this monitor. And yes, it is a 4K monitor, by the way, Octopi. It is a 4K monitor she has. I turn it on. The whole screen's yellow. I was like, oh no. Don't tell me this thing got damaged in transit. This really high-end expensive monitor, and now it's completely trashed. Everything is yellow. This is not good, man. So I turn it on, and I'm messing around with it, and I'm like, oh my God, I'm going through all, you know how every monitor has all these color settings? And it's like, user-generated mode, all yellow. Oh, scenery mode, all yellow. I was like, oh no. And then finally I got to one, it was like RGB mode. Oh, wait a minute, this looks normal. It went back to normal colors. I was like, huh? What the hell happened here? So I messed around with it for about 15 minutes, all the settings. And finally I just said, all right, reset to factory settings. And when I did that, boom, it went back. Beautiful. A gorgeous monitor. I mean, the thing is amazing. I can't believe when she games on this thing, it must be full, 60 frames per second, amazingly high resolution. The thing must be gorgeous. So, you know what it reminds me of? Like an iMac screen, like an Apple iMac screen, or what's the name of their fucking laptop? I can't even remember. Or even an iPad screen. You know how it's that real bright display, ultra bright, translucent, like glass display. That's really what it looks like. And I was jealous. I was like, man, this looks so good. I wish I had a monitor like this. But no worries. I'm sure that the monitor probably costs more than half the stuff in my office. So, so in that regard, no, I can't afford a monitor like that. And plus, I don't do PC gaming anyway, so it would go to waste on me. So anyway, yeah, pretty cool. And, I set all this up. Everything worked. The only problem is she has no internet because she always had it hooked up wired. And there's no internet in that office right now. So, quickly last night I ran on Amazon. And I ordered a wireless internet adapter because I have really good wireless internet in the house. And I ordered a really long Ethernet cable because what I'm thinking of doing is attempting to run an Ethernet cable from my splitter. I have an Ethernet hub splitter over near my consoles in my office here, so that way I can have internet on, say, the Xbox One, the PS4, and one or two other consoles all at once. That way I don't have to only have one cable I swap constantly around all the consoles. So, what I'm thinking of doing, I got this long cable, try to snake this cable around the back of my office, out into the hallway, across the hallway, into her office, snake it against the wall, and get it to actually do a wired connection into her PC. I got a 100-foot cable. I don't know if it's going to be long enough. I guess we'll see. If it's not, I might have to get another cable or whatever. We'll see. But initially, I'm just going to try to hook it up with wireless, because the wireless is how it used to be in that office, and it worked fine. Never had an issue with it. But especially when she plays games, she's serious about it. She likes online, competitive games. In particular, Overwatch is one of her favorite. And I'm pretty sure she's not going to want to put up with spotty internet if there's internet issues with wireless in there. So that's why I'm thinking I'm trying to run this cable or whatever and see what happens. But that's for when she's here. We're going to try to do that this week. We're going to try to do that together, run the cable and see if it works. So I did all that last night. That was pretty good. It's cool because finally now, all the shit from the old shit is gone out of the house. And now I feel like I'm ready to move forward positively. I mean, my girl's going to be here this week. We're going to build a life together. It's going to be amazing. I'm so positive and pumped. You guys have no idea. I'm super excited, super positive, man. All right. So, folks, there you have it. Just wanted to talk about that for a little bit, okay? I have another big announcement here, folks, on pre-stream. I made it last night on stream, but I know a lot of you aren't here for the nighttime streams. So I want to make this official. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, due to the fact that in the month of January, there was an exorbitant amount of gifted subs that were given out to viewers of the stream. I mean, I actually did the math. There were over 60 gifted subs in the month of January because people were just feeling so positive about the growth of the channel. They were coming in trying to help out and just handing out subs left and right. They were being very generous. But a lot of people obviously did not renew those subs. They only had those subs because they were gifted to them. What I've decided to do, ladies and gentlemen, because I'm a realist, is I've decided to lower the subscriber goals for this month. All right? You might say, well, what does that mean? Well, if you guys remember, at the beginning of this month, I had around 550 subs on the channel, but a lot of those gifted subs have expired and haven't renewed. So now we're down to only 500 and some subs. In fact, someone just did sub count. Here you go. We're only down to 508 subs. That kind of sucks, right? You know, because we were over 550. The highest I had was 564. It sucks to be all the way down to 508, all right? So that being said, folks, I'm a realist, and originally the goals for this month were, if we hit 600 subs, I'll start a cooking show. And if I hit 650 subs, I'll do a Patron's Choice playthrough. Well, folks, I'm pretty sure that's pretty unrealistic at this point. All right? It's pretty unrealistic. It's not going to happen. So that being said, I've lowered the goals. All right? So now, if we get back to 550 subscribers this month, by the end of the month, I will still do the cooking show with my girlfriend. All right? I've lowered it by 50 subs. There you go. If I hit 600 subs as a stretch goal, then, ladies and gentlemen, all right, then I will do the Patron's Choice playthrough event. All right. So that being said, folks, it's a good thing, in my opinion. Keep in mind, this is a new year. It's a new time I'm doing it like this. I've never done goals based off of total subscribers before, ever. So I didn't know how to do it. Maybe what I'll do moving forward, all right, maybe what I'll do moving forward is this. Maybe we'll have a standard goal that's a safe goal, and then we'll have a stretch goal. So I'll give you an example. Maybe here's what we'll do. Let's say for the month of March, this is a hypothetical. I'm just making this up because I don't know what I'm going to do for the month of March, all right? Let's say by the end of this month, I end this month at 550 subs. Let's say we end it at 550, all right? So maybe here's what I'll do. We'll do a safe goal, and it'll be by the end of March, if I still have 550 subs, we'll do this as a celebration. If we grow by 50 subs, so if I have 600 subs by the end of March, all right, then I'll do this new special video. See what I mean? So we'll have a safe goal. If we can maintain what we've got, I do a celebratory goal. If we grow, I do a special stretch goal. I'm kind of thinking that's what I should do, okay? Because I don't think it's fair to people who are ongoing supporters of mine that just because we didn't have a rallying of people gifting subs and doing stuff, why should you be punished and not get what you deserve, by supporting me? Plus, let's face it, it's just as much as it's about growth, it's about maintaining what I've got. If I can maintain the subs that I've got, that's tremendously positive, and that's what I need. I need to maintain the level of popularity I have. If it starts dying down, that's a negative, right? And if we have these goals that are so high and exorbitant that there's no way we would hit them, people won't be motivated to sub because they'll feel like their sub doesn't mean anything. See what I mean? So I think that's what I'm going to do. Is have a maintain goal and a growth goal every month. So this month, the maintain goal will be, hey, by the end of the month, let's get to the 550 subs that I had when we started the month. And then the growth goal will be 600 subs. Okay, so again, 550 subs, I'll do a cooking show with my girlfriend. 600 subs, Patron's Choice playthrough returns. Sound good? What do you guys think? I need some feedback. What do you guys think? And now I got to sit here and wait 30 seconds because there's so much stream delay. All right, Footlong Fogel being a negative idiot, so he's out of here. We got a thumbs up. That's good. Sounds good to me. Sounds good. Looking forward to seeing what you're going to cook up. That'll be fun. Okay, so it seems like, in general, positive feedback in the stream chat. In general. I agree. I think, realistically, we should be able to get back to what I had at the beginning of this month, right? I'm pretty sure if people get motivated, we can hit 550 subs by the end of this month. Let's at least get to what I had when we started, right? 600, I mean, it'd be amazing if we hit 600. I know people love the Patron's Choice playthroughs. I mean, Super Mario Sunshine right now wouldn't be being played if it weren't for Patron's Choice. So, let's see how things go. Okay? Let's see how things go by the rest of this month. Okay? Very nice. All righty. All right, folks. Outside of that, the only other thing that I have to say, I've already talked about it on social media. I'll say it very briefly here. All right? And then we'll get started. Logan Paul came back from his horrendous Japanese suicide forest video in a huge apology tour. He went on mainstream television shows, apologizing profusely, saying he deserves a second chance and he's learned. Then he comes back and makes a video where he's tasing dead rats and poking nearly dead fish. Everyone had a massive backlash. YouTube said, fuck this kid, and they suspended his ads. Good. Enough is enough of garbage content on YouTube. This is the first step in the right direction. It's time that we all stand up and say, enough of this shit. We want YouTube to be a place with quality content, not this kind of shit. We want advertisements to be able to be divvied out to quality content creators, not fucking wastes of life like this kid is. I mean, seriously. This kid has learned nothing. He's ruining the business and the website for everyone, and he does not deserve anyone's support. And what's hilarious is that I'm actually seeing people defending him. People are defending him. Oh, but he only tased a dead rat. Oh my fucking God. I mean, seriously. So enough of him, man. Seriously, enough of him. I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. I'm just happy to hear YouTube finally is taking a stand against this garbage. Because it only took them forever to finally take a stand against garbage on their website. And hopefully this is the tip of the iceberg. Hopefully now they'll start looking at all this garbage and getting rid of it. Because the bottom line is they have terms of service. And a lot of it says, this thing is distasteful or whatever. It's not allowed. But they never enforce it. Finally now it seems like they're going to enforce it. Thank God. Because I had enough of this shit. Really. 10 years of my life given to be a content creator on the internet. And now I make no money doing it on YouTube because pieces of shit like him come around and make viral garbage videos of the nastiest, most toxic shit. And people who are so fucking brain dead think it's good. And let's face it, it's YouTube's fault because it's YouTube's popularity algorithm that did this. That pushes him to the featured content every single day. They need to stop. They need to fix their shit. But they won't. That's the problem. They won't. Oh, algorithm's good. Okay. That's why every video gets demonetized now. Because your algorithms are good, you fucking assholes. Anyway, that's it. I'm done. I'm not even going to talk about it anymore. Happy to hear that this is happening. And I hope more shit like this happens in the future. So that YouTube can go back to being a quality business and website rather than full of toxic shit. Okay. So all that being said, folks, let's now go to the plug segment. Then we'll do some shout outs. And then we'll get started with Super Mario Sunshine. Sound good? All right. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for a really positive year last year when it came to me changing to a live streaming format. In particular, thank you for a few really awesome months these last 3 months. Your support has been overwhelming and outstanding. Your positivity has been great. Everything around the streams, viewership, cheering, sub, and tipping, everything's been great. I'm really appreciative of it, all right? So thanks for that. If you'd like to go above and beyond just being a standard stream viewer, and you're wondering what you could do to help me out, there's many ways you can, and let's talk. First of all, there's Patreon at patreon.com/DarksidePhil, where your pledges directly aid me in the cost of operating this business, including the cost of equipment, like the replacement monitor I just had to order a couple days ago, the headphones that I just got a couple months ago, the new controller for PS4 that I got in the fall. You help me with all the kind of stuff that happens all the time on the fly. I have to replace stuff. And Patreon helps me with that. In addition, the cost of games, electricity, internet, all these ongoing costs I have every month. Again, Patreon helps with all of that. The cool thing about it is your Patreon pledges not only help me, but earn you unprecedented interactivity and control over stuff that I do. For example, if you pledge to my Patreon during different levels, you get different perks. For example, text or verbal thank yous in my videos. All right. In addition to that, right now, patrons from the month of January are nominating and voting on games for an upcoming Indie Games Marathon. How awesome is that, right? In addition to that, you can get your questions answered on my bi-monthly show, Ask the King, which is a Q&A show. Or you can even get a private Q&A video made where I answer your personal questions for a good 20 minutes or so. People love this perk so much that some people have come back and gotten it multiple times because they love these videos, okay? So please consider pledging. Patreon.com/DarkSidePhil. Helps me out tremendously. You get really awesome stuff back for it. Thank you very much to those who have pledged before and those who are thinking of pledging in the future. Of course, we've got my Teespring shop, my merchandise shop, where you can buy really cool DSP and DSP Gaming themed t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, stickers, mugs, all kinds of fun stuff. Personally, I own 4 or 5 t-shirts as well as a sweatshirt and a mug. I can attest the quality of the stuff is absolutely great. And, you know, anything you buy from the shop, I get a pretty sizable commission that helps me out, all right? If you do happen to get anything, all right? If you do happen to get anything, please consider sending me the picture on social media at They Call Me DSP on Twitter. I'd be more than happy to share that with my 25,000 Twitter followers, okay? Alrighty then. And then last but not least, folks, if you like my new interactive streaming style, right? Very different from how I used to do YouTube videos, that's for sure. You want to get a shout out during the stream? You can either cheer with bits, subscribe to the channel, or you could tip me. If you do any of those 3 things, I will give you a shout out during the stream. Now keep in mind, if I'm in the middle of a very intensive Mario segment here, a boss fight or platforming or whatever, I can't do it immediately, but I will give you a shout out when I get a chance. Of course, keep in mind it's subjective, meaning I could totally make a decision if someone's giving a ginormous paragraph full of 14 questions that will completely derail the stream. No, I'm not going to read that out. On the flip side of that, if there's insults and stuff, no, I'm not going to read those out either. But for the most part, people are really nice with their cheer, sub, and tip messages, and it really contributes and adds to the stream. So thank you for that, and it's a way for you to get interactivity on the streams. Pretty awesome, right? Now, in addition, folks, if you cheer 50 bits or more, if you subscribe to the channel and click the share button, or if you tip me to $5 or more during the stream, you'll get an on-screen thank you pop-up notification. So you get both visual and verbal recognition for your contributions. Pretty cool, right? Last but not least, folks, as you already know, I just mentioned it earlier that we are doing a big drive to get more subs on the channel. We're trying to get back up to the 550 that I had earlier this month, and 600 is the stretch goal. So thank you to anyone who does subscribe today. Now, for the first time ever, there's actually motivation for you to subscribe at the higher level tiers. Tier 1 sub is $5, and you get access to all the standard emotes. If you do a Tier 2 subscription, which is $10 a month, you'll actually get the Super Saiyan God DSP emote, exclusive to Tier 2 subs. And then if you do a Tier 3 subscription, which is $25, obviously I'm very grateful for that because it's a lot more money for me. Obviously it supports me in a bigger way. But for you, you get access to not only the Super Saiyan God emote, but the Super Saiyan Blue DSP emote as well. All right? So pretty cool stuff. Please consider subbing. Growth here on the channel has been tremendous the past few months. I want to keep it up, obviously, you know, for this year. And, you know, thank you very much, everyone, for the positivity and support. All right? All right. It is time for shout-outs for those who have cheered, subbed, and tipped here on the pre-stream. Let me actually refresh my laptop here to make sure I catch everything. So, first of all, overnight, we had a couple people who did cheer, subs, and tips, and I'm appreciative of that because those who do this overnight when I'm not even live streaming, obviously the fact you guys keep me in mind when I'm not even here playing games is pretty positively awesome. And I thank you guys very much for that. So shout out to Cypher710 who subscribed to the channel overnight. Thank you, Cypher, for that sub. And to BattleDuck9000 who did a 100-bit cheer and said hello. Well, I was not here at 9:33 a.m. BattleDuck, but I thank you very much for that cheer. Thank you, thank you, thank you. All right. Now, for those who cheered, subbed, and tipped while the stream was running, time for some shout-outs. Johnny Soros Rex got stuff started today with a 50-bit cheer, and he says, I've just gotten news that there are thugs on the floor, but are you all right? Yes, I am, because luckily I was able to shoot them in the face while they were still on the fucking floor. So there you go. Johnny Soros Rex also did another 50-bit cheer and said, Salty Saturdays hype. Yes, it's been a long time since I did a multiplayer session on a Saturday, so we'll see how it goes tomorrow. Hopefully people are excited for it and enjoy the Salty Saturday fun. Shout out to CoralGuy, who did a 25-bit cheer, and he says, Phil, it's been almost a year to the day when I donated you your first $100 here on Twitch. Everyone thought it was fake, when in reality it wasn't. Still to this day, your detractors message me on Twitch to do more fake donations. Crazy, man. Hope the stream goes well today. Yeah, it's pretty nuts. If you guys remember, I believe it was actually very early March when this happened. It was when I was playing Breath of the Wild, and I had just opened up the ability to accept tips for the first time. And people were being very supportive during the Breath of the Wild playthrough because they knew I was making no money on the YouTube videos, and also the fact that I was trying to make a living off of Twitch streaming rather than YouTube revenue, because this was during the YouTube adpocalypse that had happened. Okay. So that being said, CoralGuy gave me a $100 tip, and I was like, man, I don't know if this is real or not. It could be fake. Because the thing was, at the very same time that his tip came through, no lie, I got a fake email, a fake PayPal email saying, we have suspected fraudulent activity. And I was like, oh, man, because remember, I just opened up tips. I was like, man, I wonder if I'm going to get fake tips, and then I'm going to get these emails about fraudulent activity around the time when I get these tips. The good news, folks, is that it was legit, and CoralGuy kind of started the movement of people saying, wow, I could tip Phil and you get a good shout out and a, on-screen pop-up. And, since then, lots of people have been very, very, very generous, and I'm very grateful for that. I really am. So thank you guys and gals, everyone who has cheered, subbed, or tipped in the last year. You've changed my life. You've made it positive again for me to come to work and share my gameplay experiences with you guys on a daily basis. It's a ton of fun. And like I said, a hell of a lot feeling more positive now than I had like the previous 3 freaking years. Things have really had a huge turnaround in the last year. And CoralGuy kind of got that all started by showing people, listen, here you go. You can do a nice big tip and, Phil will learn to trust. And I did. Over time, I learned to trust, which was really awesome. So thank you, CoralGuy, for the year of support. You are awesome. Shout out to Yusuke14K, who subscribed to the channel. Thank you, Yusuke, for the subscription. I appreciate that. Oh boy, here we go. Baloo did a 25-bit cheer. He says, I heard you had a bunch of trash bags you wanted to get rid of. If you need help, you can always call me. I'd love to take those trash bags off of you. I swear I won't go through them. Ballsy Fred did a 25-bit cheer, and he says, Final Fantasy IX was my first Final Fantasy and my first game on PlayStation. It made me think all games would be like this. Well, no, sadly, not every game is as epic and on the same production value and the amount of content as a Final Fantasy game. But, hey, I would assume that was a pretty good game to start playing on PS1. Thank God you didn't play Final Fantasy VIII as your first game. Then you might have taken your console and just fucking smashed it against the wall, flushed it down the toilet, Just saying. Final Fantasy VIII sucked ass. I hated that game. I really did. I thought it was terrible. Bad plot, bad gameplay mechanics, a piece of garbage. Which was sad because I thought the graphics were actually pretty good. Anyway, shout out to Battle Duck 9000, who did a 25-bit cheer and said, you're left holding the bag literally. Yeah. No, literally after cleaning out this office, I'm left holding 5 giant garbage bags of crap. 5. Baloo cheered again and said, I'm disappointed. I asked you out for a beer. You declined because you said you're a sober man, but in the pic of the office, it looks like you had a glass of gin on the table. Did you lie to me about your sobriety? Yes, in fact, that was not gin. That was pure grain alcohol. Because the only way that I could get through throwing up that much shit was to actually be so inebriated that I thought that my name was like Jose. So I just, pure grain alcohol, 100% liquor, boom, to my system. I probably took 5 years off my lifespan, but there you go. Astro Jet Boy did a 25-bit cheer. He says, YouTube finally did it. They suspended ads on Logan Paul's channel. because he tased dead rats. The dumb fuck just doesn't learn. This is one of the smartest decisions YouTube's ever made, but since it's only temporary suspension, they'll probably give him back to him later. Yeah, but what I'd like to think is that this is now 2 strikes against him, and if he really doesn't change his content this 3rd time around, he's done. I mean, maybe they won't ban him, but if they completely permanently suspend all, advertisement and ad revenue, he's pretty fucked. So, we'll see what happens. But it's definitely a step in the right direction. Astro Jetboy did another 25-bit cheer and says, it's a smart move lowering the sub goals. I agree. What are the point of goals if they're unattainable, right? And like I said, the fact that a few generous people came in January and gifted like a ridiculous amount of subscriptions out, why should I hold that against the regular viewers and supporters who, are subscribers and are paying to maintain those subscriptions? Why should I hold it against them that we don't do any goals this month? I shouldn't. So like I said, I think what I'm going to do is one maintain goal, where as long as we keep as many subs as we've had, we'll have a goal, and then one growth goal. I think that's the way to go. Again, this is an evolving thing. I've never done things like this before, folks. It's all new. Me focusing only on streaming is very different. So it's a growing thing we're going to learn together, okay? Johnny Source Rex did a 50-bit cheer and says, does suspend mean permanently or for a limited time? It means for a limited time. So more than likely they suspended ads. They're talking to him about it now, telling him you're an idiot. You can't do this anymore. And if we see it again, you're done. So I guess we'll see. All right, Astro Jet Boy did a 25-bit cheer and said, YouTube quality website, spammed laughter emojis. There you go. Daddy McNick did a 50-bit cheer and says, I arrived right in time for the plugs. Thanks, Phil. Hope you missed me more than Baloo. Battle Duck did a 75-bit cheer and said, DS Positive 2018. Daddy Nick did a 50-bit cheer. He says, have some bits for me before we have fun in the sunshine together. Astro Jet Boy did another 30-bit cheer. And he says, no lie, I had a dream the other day where I was watching your stream and your girlfriend was a mod in your chat. Her username at least started with the letter D. You were also always praising her and talking highly of her. She seemed cool and that's all I can remember. Well, I have no idea where you got that kind of dream from. But, yeah. Anyway, okay then. Thank you for the cheer. Daddy Nick did a 200-bit cheer. And he's now the cheerleader for today's stream, if you can believe it, folks. And he says, me or Lou, who do you like more? I like all of my viewers equally. How about that? Johnny Source Rex did a 50-bit cheer, said, hello. And last Tendy did a 25-bit cheer, says, Phil, what do you think of the Detective DS Pikachu video on YouTube? I guess what someone did is they took the trailer for that new Detective Pikachu game, and they superimposed my voice over parts of it. Pretty silly. I only saw it real quick. Someone had sent me like a clip of it on Twitter or whatever. I thought it was funny. I think I faved it and retweeted it too. Quite frankly, I wish more people would do fan stuff, like the remixes from back in the day and stuff like that. No one really does them anymore. So, Baloo did a 25-bit choose. Fucking choose, Phil. You owe me that much beer, Nick. Now. No. And Griggy did a 25-bit cheer and said, how's the new dog, bro? I don't have a dog. I don't have a dog, so I have no idea what you're talking about, Greggy. Okay. All right, folks, that's it. Looks like cheer subs and tips have been pretty calm today. Pretty tame. Whoa, Daddy Nick did another 100-bit cheer. He said, Daddy Nick, Phil, I'm flattered to be your soulmate. But what about Lou? Shouldn't you tell him first? And Pirate of Gold did a 25-bit cheer and said, I really enjoyed the Wax Vac DSP Tries It. We really... Whoa. Oh my God. Apologies, everybody. I didn't mean to do that. That came out of nowhere, dude. Let's try this again. Pirate of Gold did a 25-bit cheer and said, I really enjoyed the Wax Vac DSP Tries It. We really appreciate these videos, especially since YouTube steals your money. They really let your personality shine. Yeah, it's so lame because I worked on that video. I really loved making it. Had so much fun. Released it overnight, and by the morning, already the video had been demonetized. Now, the good news is it's remonetized, but it's complete horseshit that all these videos demonetize automatically. Again, like I already said, YouTube's algorithms don't work. We know this. Yet, they refuse to actually accept responsibility for anything they do wrong. So, It is what it is, I guess. But thank you for the message. I appreciate it. Greggy did a 25-bit cheer and said, I met your girlfriend. Oh, so you're calling my girlfriend a dog, huh? Oh, okay, great. Well, guess what? Enjoy your permanent ban from my chat, asshole. Already, you haven't even met her yet. You're going to start with the insults. Get the fuck out, bitch. Sorry, I don't need your quarters. I don't need your quarters to be thrown at me to insult my girlfriend. So go fuck yourself. Alrighty then. Shout out to Johnny Swords Rex, who did a 50-bit cheer, and he says, what will happen to all the tier 4 subs once your girlfriend moves in? They're going to have to live in the backyard. What else can I say? Alright. Anything else? Any other cheer subs or tips, guys? Because it looks like it's finally calmed down. Alright. Alright. Well, folks, thank you very much for your support. Hopefully you guys enjoy Super Mario Sunshine today. Like I said, I don't know how close I am to the game. We'll see if I can beat it today on stream or not. Alright. Again, just to keep in mind, if you do cheer sub or tip, you'll get a shout out. Alright. We are doing a drive here for more subs this month. Hopefully we can make that sub number grow today. And we'll see what happens. Astro Jet Boy did a 25-bit cheer. He said, nice one. I love that. A man that loves his woman. Well, the thing that's so fucked up, seriously, is that she hasn't even been revealed yet. You haven't heard a single word from her at all. You haven't seen her. Already we got people insulting her. Like, are you... you gotta be really slow mentally. I mean, what else would you... What the hell? And the thing is, the guy is cheering. He's giving me money to do this stuff. Well, get the fuck out. All right. Are we ready, folks? We ready for a fun Mario stream? These Mario streams are always fun, so. Shout out to BattleDuck9000. Just did a 250-bit cheer to become today's cheerleader. And he says, Baloo for DSP fave. I don't know what that means. And Baloo did another cheer. He says, you've had a lovely taste in men so far. I think your girlfriend's going to be lovely, too. I don't have a taste in men, but you're a weirdo, Baloo. You're a friggin' weirdo. All right. All right, everyone, are we ready? All right, I think it is time to begin Super Mario Sunshine. Are we ready? All right, everyone, thank you. Ooh, stretching, hold on. Oh, man. Ooh, that was a good stretch. Every once in a while, you just got to get a good stretch. That was a good one. All right, everyone, thank you for a fun pre-stream. And now, let us begin with today's stream of Super Mario Sunshine. Here we go, folks. Oh, yeah.